Hello guys, welcome to the channel, The World Al-Nassr. I'm Khabzan Mohabi. The news, more news of Al-Nassr, transfers of today. Let's start with Marc Cucurella. The links of Marc Cucurella, I didn't believe in those links, guys. I think a week before, the last week, about Marc Cucurella that is coming to Al-Nassr. No, it's not happening. It was not happening from the word go. Now, according to Fabrizio Romano, Marc Cucurella, now there's a contract negotiations between Marc Cucurella and Chelsea. Then we can forget about Marc Cucurella. And then, according to the news, Alejandro Lopez Vega, there's an interview of our coach yesterday where speaks about Laporte, the transfers, and last week, I think it was last week when I said, I think for Laporte is leaving, but for Otavio, I thought maybe it's an injury. But now it seems like Laporte and Otavio, they are leaving Al-Nassr because the coach says for John Duran, we got Joao Felix. For Laporte, we'll have to get the centre back, and we'll get a replacement for Otavio. So now it's clear for Otavio. Otavio is leaving, and guys, don't forget the link of Al-Qadisiyah of Otavio. They shown interest on Otavio, so maybe Otavio will be leaving too, or then he will go back to Europe. And then for Laporte, it seems like his old club, Atletico Bilbao, they are interested on him. So for Laporte, we can say maybe he will head back to us to Europe. And then, but I think what affected Laporte more, it's injuries. It's injuries. I mean, you only sign 8 foreign players in the Saudi League. So your main players must be able to play every game. If not every game, but most of your big games, like your semi-finals, and then on the league, you need them every day on the league, every time when, if not, but we can say about 80% of your matches on the league, if not 75%. But for Laporte, it was bad last year, including Otavio, because even our previous coach, it seems like he was not trusting Laporte. He left him on the bench for several times. So Laporte, I think injuries affected him, his stay on Al-Nassr. So he will be leaving. Laporte will be leaving. Otavio will be leaving. So don't forget, guys, the centre back, Andreas Christensen, the Danish player from Barcelona. There's a link between that player with Al-Nassr and another centre back who's from Stuttgart, but Jeff Chabot, but I believe in this one of Barcelona. I think that's clear. It's been a while now. Many journalists linking him to Barcelona. We'll see if maybe Al-Nassr will be able to sign him for this season. It will be a good signing. It will be a good signing. But even if we don't sign a centre back, we have Natal Al-Sharari. He played the last game, even on the last game, but the game of St. Johan, he started that game, and this game yesterday where we won 2-1 against Toulouse. He started that game next to Mohamed Simakan. I want to see them on the next game. so that we can see how they embrace each other, or Mohamed Simakan and Nadal Al-Sharari. I still say we need a world-class goalkeeper. But even if we don't get, because for Bento played every match, almost every match last season, but he was not good. But this is the coach; he knows how to develop players. And then, but for me, I think that is the opportunity for Nawaf Al-Akidi to play as our #1 goalkeeper. But we'll see. For Leslie, now we can say maybe Leslie stay. Maybe Leslie stay. Leslie's still young, he's 20 years old. So if you watched the game yesterday, Leslie played about 73 minutes. Yeah, 73. So it seems like the coach, I mean, he sees something from Leslie. If he's trusting him, I think Leslie is not leaving, because of course Angelo is not leaving, so Leslie is not leaving. But we might get a left back, because that position which was played by Yaya, I don't think Yaya is the right player for that position. He's a winger, but I think we will have to get a permanent left back. For me, I don't have any problem with the centre back, but if we have Nadal Al-Sharari, but the left back, but if the coach said we'll have to get a centre back, so therefore we'll get the centre back, we should replace our centre back, and then we'll get in. And this is what he said. John Duran left, and we got Joao Felix. Therefore, Otavio will leave, and we'll replace him, and then Laporte will get the centre back. Therefore, we'll get the centre back. But already we've signed how many? Only one. It's only one. Last year we have 9 players. This year, but yesterday we played 8 players on that game. We started with 8 players. So already we have reached the ceiling. In the Saudi League, not in the AFC Champions League and AFC Champions League 2. Because in AFC Champions League, you can play wherever players you have in your teams, foreign players. But we have reached the number in the Saudi League yesterday. I mean, yesterday we played Bento, we played Mohamed Simakan, and then that's 2, and then we played Marcelo Ibranovic, and then Leslie, that's 4, and then we played Angelo, and then that's 5, Joao Felix, and then that's 6, and then Mane, that's 7, and then Ronaldo was running forward. So therefore, even if we sign maybe not Bento, this one, Leslie and Angelo, there will be sacrifice. Because if you get a player now, you'll have to get a world-class centre-back. A world-class centre-back who won't sign to come and stay and wait for games of the Champions League 2 so that he can go and perform there. No, he will come and right away go into the lineup and play that game. So for that centre back, I think Christensen will be that centre back, and then for the world class goalkeeper, I don't know which goalkeeper. I was thinking, is it Martinez of the Aston Villa goalkeeper? But I don't think. It seems like he wants to go to Manchester United. Then if the player wants to go to Manchester United, it's only for Onana. If they will be able to sell Onana, therefore Manchester United will be able to sign the Aston Villa goalkeeper. But all in all, the this was the attitude of the coach. I believe if this coach decided that I will sell Laporte and I will sell Otavio, this is a good move for him, because he knows these players of the Saudi League and he knows how to win this league. And I think this is what exactly, because watching the game yesterday, slowly we are starting to be consistent. Look at that match before this one, but yesterday, I mean, we were consistent in all positions, the composure, everything. We were consistent in all positions from the back line. I mean, it was just that mistake which was made by that player, which I said is not an original position for him, but for all players, I mean, we were consistent. Even Bento, I mean, he was consistent, but Nawaf Al-Akid, when he came as a substitute, he's a goalkeeper, Nawaf. And then for Leslie, I mean, Leslie assisted Ronaldo on that goal of Ronaldo. I mean, look at the assist. I mean, it was a little bit quiet for Angelo, but he was not bad. For Joao Felix, he still need time, but of course, it seems like the coach slowly, we started to know how he's going to play. This is the coach which plays attacking football. I mean, in 2023-2024, we score more goals. I mean, we score about, 100? But they score more than us, even when we scored about 100. But they score more than us on that 2024. Last season it was sad, because it was bad. It was a bad season. We can't talk about the last season. Of course, I don't know with Anthony. Are we going to get Anthony? I will be happy. I would like to have Anthony in Al-Nassr. But all in all, guys, thank you very much. Like the video, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and then all in all, guys, thank you. Bye.